What's up, ladies? All right, so are y'all gonna tell Ella about the channel? I guess. The only problem I had with her is she's pulling that Paul Begley and Alex Jones shit on me. It's where what they'll do is they'll try to make you feel insecure, about yourself to get energy from you, like a psychic vampire, and they do it to a lot of people, and they're real bad. I mean, Ella wasn't terrible, but still, I don't want anybody doing that to me. So if y'all want to tell her about the channel, tell her about it. I'm not gonna tell her about it. Or if y'all already have, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm picking up that y'all already have. Damn sure don't tell Jimmy about it, because Jimmy is he operates straight out of their playbook. Trump and Alex, Paul Joseph Watson. I mean, you guys just don't even know what I went through with him. But yeah, let's just keep Jimmy out of the loop. He's not a singer anyway, right? So, plus he gets up there and he makes fun of people. He's just not a good fit. I don't know. Maybe he'll come in later or something. I don't know. Just don't tell him about the channel, and I'll be pissed. All right. So, I mean, we got to keep this shit a secret if we're gonna do this. So I got on there and I made a video for Orly, about the temple. The videos I made yesterday. Oh, and I got a new app too that'll let me pause. I can pause the video for 2 weeks now and pick back up on it. So I told Orly about all this, and I told her about this. She remembers back when we used to do this. We were trying to do it with Become a Living God, InfoWars, Paul Begley, and I mean, it just never worked out. It just always went to shit. Somebody got greedy, or somebody pulled a fast one, pissed everybody off. They're just all a bunch of godless heathen. And plus they're into that world spirit. Okay, so that's another thing. That, let's see, what chapter is that in Ezekiel? I'm actually running my phone app now because I use my pause app for the video I made for Orly, but I can show you guys. So don't judge her works. I mean, I've got into some pretty dark stuff. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna go into details on it, but I've worked with every spirit that she has. I'll put it that way. All right. No, I got caught out of it though. So, and I'm gonna try to gear the channel more towards mythology. I kind of made my mind up. Like on the demonology videos, how I used to at the end of the videos, I talked about their powers and working with them. I might still do the powers part, but I'm definitely not gonna do the incantation part, in the personal revelations that I got from them, when I worked with those spirits. So I'm looking for this verse in Ezekiel. I guess I can pause it. All right, here it is. So going more into the world spirit that they're tapped into, okay? And that you guys are probably tapped into too. So be mindful of that, but you guys could possibly come out of it one day, right? If we built a new world spirit, like the Spirit of God. But I'll show you guys this this verse in Ezekiel here, what I'm talking about. All right, so Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and prophesy against him and against all Egypt. Speak and say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which hath said, My river is mine own, and I've made it for myself. Okay, so think of the, that world current. Okay, I always call this a current. That world current as a river. Okay, my river is mine own, and I've made it for myself. But I will put hooks in thy jaws, and I will cause the fish of thy rivers to stick under thy scales, and I will bring thee up out of the midst of thy rivers. And all the fish of thy rivers shall stick unto thy scales, and I will leave thee thrown into the wilderness. Thee and all the fish of thy rivers, thou shalt fall upon the open fields. Thou shalt not be brought together nor gathered. I have given thee for meat to the beasts of the field and to the fowls of heaven. All right, that's probably where Orly will actually come in at right there. But so we want to build a new river, and there's one in the book of Genesis. Rivers. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison. That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden. So see, he took the man and put him in the garden after he created these rivers, right? All right, so that'll be our current. Okay, it's not necessarily the glory of God, but that's the current that you're in. So whenever I used to against them, I had to get into their current. Sometimes I'd call it a current, sometimes I'd call it like going in the temple. All right, but and I had to like get deep in there, get my spirit in there to pick up on what they were doing and all that. And I don't know, it's just not a good thing. It's not a good thing being in their current. All right, but so I was the other thing I told Orly about was this right here. The views. I've been dressing the channel up a little bit here. I got to redo all these videos eventually, but we already went over like how I own all the tags to them and shit. But anyways, so the reason the ad revenue went down, I told you guys this video used to make $50 a month, is because it's not necessarily the views or anything like that, but there's an auction on each ad that is sold on YouTube. Okay, and so back in August of last year, I think it was right around August and July, I mean, mine were through the roof. Okay, and I was getting paid out the ass for every video that I got rights to. So every time somebody watched this video, I was probably getting like 20 or 30 cents, averaging, I think, probably on the average views that I get each month for it. Yeah, it was probably around 20 or 30 cents. And I mean, now I'm probably getting like 1 to 5 cents. And I don't think that there's any, I don't think they've deemed any of this unfit for ads, because I went through all the videos and checked them, and all of them say that they're not running limited ads on them. So that's how they did it. Remember I told you I mentioned it, and then it went away almost instantly, like almost overnight. I didn't mention the auctions, but I did mention that I was just getting paid good on YouTube. And it was gone overnight. I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't know how they do it, guys, but like I would upload these videos that were starting to go viral, exposing them. They jump online, make a video, just like that. The views quit. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know how they do it. Do not know how they do it. You know, but I mean, even those exposal videos are really no good anyway, because I mean, those people are, you know, hooked on that world spirit, right? They're hooked on that unclean flesh. And my channel did go back down into the negative, as you can see right there. It's like down negative 20,000, because you probably can't see. You probably can't see it. But I ain't really that worried about it, because it didn't really affect that Lisa Haven lady when it happened to her. You know, it might be the fact that I went in here and took down, you know, put all those videos on private. I think that's probably what happened, because it happened like right after I did that. But we'll probably get it back. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and mention that. You know, if you got a problem with anybody, take it up with God. Don't take it up with them. And you know, judge not lest you be judged. I mean, I told you guys yesterday, everybody needs to make sure they watch that video on singers. It was like a series of videos I did yesterday, because I kept my ad kept going, or my phone kept minimizing. You know, when I was trying to pause it, and I had to keep re-uploading them. But anyways, that's where everything's at. So let's just all get along and be happy, like a big happy family. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.